Life without Christmas, that would be like America without Chevrolet or shoes without socks. Christmas has become the standard for traditional holidays in societies today. Families will gather during the week of December 25th to share in the merriment together. It is time where billions of dollars in gifts are exchanged and where the most do their utmost to reveal in the merriment spirit of this unique celebration. But wait, beneath all the holiday hype, is Christmas a celebration of Christ? How did the Santa Claus came in place? After all, Christmas is the most celebrated extravaganza the world have ever seen, observed by multiple millions of people all around the world. Christmas was not observed for at least 3 centuries after the Savior's birth. The origin of Christmas stemmed from both the pagan and Roman cultures. The Romans actually celebrated 2 holidays in the month of December. The first was Saturnalia, which is actually a 2-week celebration honoring their god of agriculture, which is Saturn. On December 25th, they celebrated the birth of Mithra, their sun god. Both celebrations were drunken parties. Also in December, which is the darkest day of the year, which the year falls into, the pagan culture light bonfires and candles to keep the darkness at bay. The Romans also incorporated this tradition into their own celebrations. As Christianity spread across Europe, the Christian clergy were not able to curb the pagan customs and celebration. Since no one knew the Jesus' date of birth, they adopted this pagan ritual into a celebration of his birthday. How about Christmas trees? What happened is that as a part of the solstice celebration, the pagan culture decorated their homes in green in anticipation of the spring to come. Evergreen trees remain green during the coldest and darkest days, so they were thought to hold special powers. The Romans also decorated their temples with trees during the Saturnalia and decorated them with beads of metal. There were even records of Greeks decorating trees in honor of their gods. Interestingly, the first tree they were brought into pagan homes were hung from the ceiling, upside down. And as for Santa Claus, it was inspired by St. Nicholas. This Christmas tradition has a Christian root rather than the pagan one. Born in southern Turkey around 280, he was a bishop in the early Christian church and suffered persecution and imprisonment for his faith. Coming from a wealthy family, he was renowned for his generosity towards the poor and the disenfranchised. There were legends surrounding him, but the most famous one is how he saved 3 daughters from being sold into slavery. St. Nicholas is said to have tossed gold through an open window into their home, thus saving them from their fate. Legend has it that the gold landed in a sock drying by the fire, so children started hanging stockings by their fires in hope that St. Nicholas would toss gifts into them. St. Nicholas would enter house by passing through locked doors or descending down gifts from chimneys to leave gifts into shoes and stockings. In honor of his passing, December 6th was declared as St. Nicholas Day. As time went on, each European culture adapted the version of St. Nicholas. It was known as Santa Claus, which is a shortened version of Nicholas. This is where the Americanized Santa Claus come from. It is just so surprising that Christmas did not truly emanate from Christianity or the birth of Christ, but was adopted by the Christian world. Christmas is a season to give and to share love. Our Father in heaven is the greatest example of love. And in honor of St. Nicholas, who sneak into people's house to drop gifts into their chimneys. Who will sneak into my house to drop gifts by? Anyway, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance. St. Nicholas will enter into people's house by passing through their locked door or descending down gifts to their chimneys.